Hi, you guys. I'm back. Now, this is the first episode of Rant City. Rant City, bitch. Rant City, bitch. Super excited. This is gonna be awesome. Basically, Rant City is gonna be rants that I have about all kinds of issues. The first issue today we're gonna talk about though is coworkers, annoying coworkers. You know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. And it's a relatable subject because everybody has to deal with crazy coworkers. Not at every job you have, but some jobs you just luck up on them. Luck up on the crazy. So this is about coworkers. Now, of course, sorry, I need to relax. I'm a little fidgety. So basically, I used to work at a restaurant years ago, and I was a cook. And so I cook things, obviously. Sorry, I'm a little baked. Yeah, so bear with me. Okay? This is gonna be fun and relaxing. For you and for me. Okay. And if you ever need to rant, this is a great way. Even just talking it out loud. Like call a person, call your girlfriend, call your boyfriend, and let them rant. Okay, so I'm at work and we're cooking and we're getting super busy, right? So my manager asked me to help a coworker cook because he was a little behind. Now, mind you, that I had asked him earlier, did he need help? And he never wants my help. Like he'll just be like, I don't need any help. I got it, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm like, all right, you got it. Go ahead. Have fun. Like the hell? Like you need to calm down. Anyways, uh, so the manager asked me to help him. And so now I got the manager's approval to help. So get out the way. I'm about to help. And I asked him, I said, what do you need me to do? Like, what are you behind with? And so he's just like, oh, like, I don't even know. Like, I'm just behind. I don't know where we're at. Like, this is the whole point. Like, that's why I asked to help you so that we wouldn't get to this point. Ask ahead. Like, don't be afraid to take somebody's help. I personally come help me before it gets crazy because I don't want to get frustrated. I don't want to anybody else to get frustrated. I don't want to get behind, missing sides, rushing, all frustrated. Like I don't have time for that. Um, and like it's unnecessary because then you get annoyed, the customers get annoyed, the waiters get annoyed, and then the managers get annoyed, which is not good. And I don't have time for it. So I don't want to hear nothing. I just would prefer if somebody helped. And it's supposed to be teamwork, anyways. Teamwork makes the dream work. Like that's the hardest concept. Apparently, people have like they're just selfish and like we're all getting paid. Like, let's just do the job and get it done quickly. Like, I give me the order so I can get this shit done. Um, Anywho, sorry, I know I say a lot. I'm working on it. So that was another one. I. Didn't want to say Okay, so oh, I'm really bad at this. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me. So, and I'm a little bit. The manager tells me to help him. So, like he said, he's frustrated or whatever. So I'm like, I help him out. Blah, blah, blah. We catch up. Finally, we catch up, right? Which is a good thing, right? He's like, uh, oh, I got to reach for some like onion rings, French fries, and stuff, and put it in the basket, not in the fryer, not to cook, but to set it up so he'll be ready and he'll be prepared. That's how we're taught. We're taught to set it up and do all this. Side note: while I was helping him, the whole time he's looking and watching everything I do. I was cooking something like broccoli or something like that, right? So I'm cooking it, and he looks at it and he's like, "Oh, that's way too much broccoli, like way too much." And he goes out, and it's like not even big broccoli. Oh no, it was cauliflower, right? So I'm cooking cauliflower, and he's like, "Oh, that's way too much cauliflower." And he goes and he literally, sorry, the braces, y'all, the braces. I'm working on it. That's why these rants are good. It gives me practice to speak quickly, out loud, and precisely. So so he literally takes out 6 pieces of cauliflower. Like, you are watching me so bad. Like, I could watch you guys and like wait for you guys to make a mistake because nobody's perfect, and then clown you about it or bother you about it. But I don't, because I'm working. I have better things to do than to watch your every move while I'm at work. Okay? I want to work. Like, why are you watching me so hard? Like, I have to be so perfect at work, no matter what job I have, because people are down my throat. Like, it is insane. They'll be like, "Oh," and then give them an excuse. "Oh, they're just boys." Like, these are grown fucking men. Like, what are you talking about? They can't just shut their mouths and like quit saying crazy shit. Like if I'm talking to you and I say something or I do something that pertains to you that annoys you, right? If I clown you all the time and I'm like, "Dude, like, can we, like, are you getting paid to be a fucking clown? No, you're being paid to work. Shut the fuck up." Like, this is not it. Like, be quiet. If, like, why are you talking to me? Like, that's to the point. If this happens every fucking day and I'm like, I gotta go in here and hear their motherfucking mouths. And like, they wouldn't even say like crazy shit. It's just that anytime I would make a mistake, like, they would be on my ass. Like, they will be like, "Hey, where's this? Where's this? Where's this?" Like, keep repeating it, even though they know I heard them. Like, they were trying to get under my skin, like trying to get under my skin, and I'm like, why? Like, why do I have to come to work every day and have people will try to get under my skin? Like, I wouldn't. You would not like that if I tried to get under your skin. Like, stop. And then they're like, "Oh, they're just being guys. Oh, these high testosterone guys, like, giving them excuses. These are not like kids. These are grown people. Like, people practice self-control all the time. If somebody makes you mad, like this car like cuts in front of me, I want to ram my car into their car. But do I do it? No. One, because you're going to go to jail. No, I'm not. Two, I'm going to fuck up my car. No, I'm not. Three, I ain't got time for that. Like, it's crazy. Like, somebody says some crazy shit to you, you just want to grab them by the chin and just shake them a little bit and just mush their head up against the wall. But you don't, because you have self control. And that's all I need grown men to practice is self control. It's not that hard. Like, you really just want to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, it's not going to happen. Sorry, I just went on a tangent. Okay, back to the cooking story because there's another part to it, of course. And what happened? Okay, I told you while I was cooking, blah blah blah. Took out 6 pieces of cauliflower. Crazy as hell. Okay, so after we're done cooking, he's like, the onion rings and fries, right? I put them in, and he's like, "Oh, like, I don't need your help now. I have 2 tickets. I got it." And I'm like, "All right." And so, so he goes and he takes out the onion rings and the fries that I just put in the basket above the fryer. I did not put it in the fryer. I just prepped it up, which is how we were trained to do, right? And so he takes it out and put it back in the fry and onion ring uh, box or whatever. And so, which he always does that. He'll like, I'll get stuff prepped for him, a fish sandwich or something, and I'll put it on the fryer or on the plate, and he'll just take it out and put it back where it was. Like, what is wrong with you? I'll turn a timer on the fryer for the fries because sometimes you'll get busy and your mind, or you'll be doing something else, and your mind will forget that you got fries in the fryer. So why not take an extra precaution and put the timer on? I'll turn it on and he will turn it off. It drives me crazy. Like, what is wrong with your ego? Like, take the help. Like, are you fucking crazy? And so I'm like, okay, I let it go. The next day I walk in and he's sitting there. And I'm like, I look at him and all that crap that happened the previous day just came up, and I'm like, you know what? We're going to talk about this because maybe we can come up with a solution like grown people. And of course, like, do you think I'm right? Do you think we could come up with a solution? No. Okay, so I go up to him and I'm like, I figure we're alone, so I won't hear any ego or extraness. Oh, I'm sorry, onion rings, right? So he takes them out, puts it back. And so 2 minutes later, the manager comes and he's like, hey, I need like 3 onion rings. And he's like, I'm waiting for him. And I literally laughed out loud. Like, so he can hear me, so he can know I was talking to, I'm laughing at you because your ego was so big. Like, you wanted to do it yourself. We could have been had this shit out there. But no, you got 2 tickets. You got it. Apparently, you don't, even with 2 tickets. Okay, sorry. I'm going to relax a little bit. Sorry. But this is making me feel better. You guys need to vent. Like, that's helps with the self control because you let it go. You let it go, and it's easier to control yourself. Fuck. Anyways, um, so I go up to him and I'm like, hey, like, are you gonna let me help today? Like, is it gonna be a problem? And he's like, well, actually, I'm about to leave, so it won't be a problem at all. And I'm like, well, great. He was like, I asked him, I was like, I don't even know what your problem is. Like, you would rather be behind and not have sides ready and be in the weeds or whatever, and then to get help. Like, is that the problem? Like, you rather have be backed up. And he's like, well, what did he say? He said, I don't mind. And I'm like, mind blown. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, it was crazy. That was the craziest answer. Because guess what? A restaurant, you're supposed to deliver the food in a timely manner. Like you're talking about, I don't care if we get backed up. Like, you sound like an idiot. And I want you to know that I know you're an idiot and you're full of shit. Like, let your ego go. I'm just trying to help. Like, I accept help. And I don't know. Like, it's crazy. I literally had a guy say, I like girls. No, I prefer boys more than girls. And he was talking about to work with. And I'm like, yeah. Sorry, I was about to say the N word. I'm like, listen, I don't like, I prefer anybody else but you. If there was a girl version of you, I would not like you. If there's a boy version of you and I don't like you, like, what are you talking about? That was so unnecessary to say. And I do my job. Like, I have to perform damn near perfect to like to so that nobody will bother me. If I make any mistakes, they're on me. And like, this happened from like the beginning. And I'm like, fuck, like, this is my new job. And it's Seems like you're trying to get me fired or something. Shut the fuck up. You're trying to point out every fucking mistake I make. I'm new. Like, chill out. And I used to tell them that. And I used to try and let it go. And I don't know where that goal came from. Sorry. And I tried to let it go. And so it just kept happening. And like one thing, like I had a job before where I didn't say anything, and that shit happened for years. Like the same people, the manager didn't do shit. Like he knew I was annoyed and it was unnecessary. And like you don't want to go to a job. I spend most of my time at work. Like you don't want to be at a job you hate, or you don't want to be there, or you don't like the people you work with. So I figure if I don't say anything, they still do it. I'm gonna say something. Like I'm gonna cuss their ass out. I'm gonna call them bitch boys. Like, and that's like what gets under their skin. That's when I call them bitch boys because they do. They be acting like bitches. They be acting like bitches all the time. And it's crazy. Like they'll gossip, they'll say some shit under their breath. Like they act like bitches. And bitch boy, not a fuck boy, a bitch boy. Like they gossip, they say shit, like they try and get under your skin, bitch. Like that's what bitches do. Like they try and press your button, like stop. Did I even finish the story? Oh yeah, I did finish the story. Yeah, I don't mind. The fuck do you mean you don't mind getting behind at work? This helped. This helped. It got me a little heated, but you know it helped. Yeah, if you guys enjoy it and you liked it, comment. Like, subscribe, and there'll be more. Hopefully, I'll do this once a week. My plan is to, even if I gotta like be in a quiet area or something, like it's going down, right? I'm excited. Guess what? This was the end of Rant City. Rant City. See you later. Bye.